Alright, you guys, ZFR back here again. It's been a while, but we're back and we're going to be talking about the Anthem demo in this video. So, pretty much, unless you've been living on a rock, unless you haven't been paying attention as usual, but if you haven't been paying attention, the Anthem did have two demos actually come out last week. There was the VIP demo the weekend before, and then this past weekend they had the free demo for the public, for everybody. So I got a chance to jump in on the free demo, and I'm gonna say I put in like maybe 5, 6, 7 hours into this demo. I played a decent amount, or at least I tried to. But here's the thing. I thought Anthem was a pretty good game. I did have fun playing it. I did enjoy it. The movement is a lot better than you would think it is. It's really surprising how smooth and well they put together the movement system, how well it controls and stuff. Another thing is the different classes. I really did want to try them all, and I was kind of motivated to unlock more of them, but I only managed to get whatever the first one's called. I forget its name. That one, and I got the tank class unlocked. I can't remember that one's name. The Colossus, yeah. I can't remember the other one. The Ranger, the Colossus and the Ranger, yeah. Those are the only two I unlocked. Those are the only two I played with. But I had a ton of fun with both of them, and pretty much, yeah, the gameplay, the way I played, it changed pretty drastically with which class I was playing. Also, all the different weapon types and stuff were really good. The weapons felt amazing in the game. All of them had some weight to them, so it was really fun to try out different weapons and stuff like that. And overall, a lot of the gameplay aspects of this game were just amazing. But with that being said, there were some problems. Alright, now, and overall, my opinion, before we even get into what the problems are, my opinion of Anthem is, I just don't see myself dropping $60 on it and then playing it over all the stuff Destiny and other games have coming out. I don't see that happening. So let me kind of explain to you guys why here. So first thing with the Anthem demo is frame rate drops. I was experiencing a couple of frame drops through my playthrough. It really wasn't bad in a lot of places. It was only really at first, and towards the end I wasn't experiencing them at all. So it's not like the frame rate was terrible, but for a while there, and a couple places, like, it did get a little shaky, and of course that's always annoying. Another thing that I was not really enjoying too much about the demo is it feels like this game is going to be very strictly co-op. I've tried to play solo a couple of times, and I gotta be honest, like, it feels like the game is built purely for a co-op experience. Yeah, you can get through it solo. It seems like you definitely can, but you're going to have a lot harder time. That with the way the enemies take damage and stuff and everything, it's going to be a lot harder to play some of this solo. Because it's not like Warframe is what I'm trying to say, where they'll scale it up or down the difficulty for you depending on where you're playing with a squad or not. When you're playing through this, it's very difficult. And I don't want to say it like that. It's not too difficult to where you can't beat it, but it's very difficult to get through some of these missions alone because of how many bullets the enemies will still be taking, because of how many enemies you have to mow through and stuff. and just like the bosses in general, playing through it solo would not be a fun experience in my opinion. But playing with a squad was amazing. So that's one problem I have. Another major problem, this one is major, and this was actually a massive annoyance throughout my entire time playing the demo. The load screens in this game are awful. You hear me? Not annoying, not a nuisance. They are awful, and they are definitely 100% a hindrance to this game. The load, I have never seen, it has been a long time since I've seen load screens this bad. I'm not even about to lie. You know, at least even in older games, at least they found a way to put you in sections where you wouldn't be getting a load screen this annoying back to back. But there's literally a part in the first mission. This is the first time I ran into this. And obviously there's load screens before every single mission going in and out of them. Pretty lengthy ones, I want to say. But there was this one part in the mission where we walk into a cave. There's a load screen to walk into indoor areas or caves and stuff. There's a load screen to walk into them, and there's a load screen to walk out of them. I walked, so this is what happened. I literally had to walk into this cave. I got a load screen that lasted, like, I'm gonna say, what, 30 seconds? Got into the cave, went in there, scanned something. If you're playing with a squad and someone goes in before you, they're going to get in there before you and probably already have it scanned by the time you get out of the load screen into the cave. And then we walk back out for another load screen. So that's a whole minute of load screen just to get in and out of a cave, pretty much back to back. Without anything in between, no combat, no nothing inside the cave. You're just walking right in and walking right back out, pretty much. 2 load screens. That is unacceptable. I'm sorry, man. That was just annoying, and it happened every time you went in a cave or something. Yeah, that's not gonna be fun when the full game comes out. I hope they can patch that somehow, because that's just not what it is, man. It really ain't. Also, another thing that I kind of want to complain about, or not really complain, but just voice my worry about, is the story. Because here's the thing. The story seems like it has a good setup. You know, they have a lot of characters in here. They have some interesting ideas for what they're going to do with the story. Like the one mission we played was so clearly a side quest type of deal in the demo, where you know, one of the scientist dudes, Matthias I think his name was, he accidentally split himself in into 3 different people with 3 different personalities with this weird artifact, and you had to kind of help him out with that. And that's what the story missions in the demo were. So I hope those were side missions and not main story missions, because I don't know, like it wasn't bad. It kind of reminded me of the type of thing the type of silly side mission you might have in a Mass Effect or in a bigger game like The Witcher or something like that. It reminded me of one of the more sillier quests and stuff, but it was still kind of fun. It was a little bit interesting. And from what I can tell you, we were supposed to get some kind of big reward at the end of it, or maybe not. I can't really remember, but either way, it felt like a side mission. Alright, so I hope that's not actually the main mission. And on top of that, like, this game, the dialogue system, and you know, I know a lot of people hated the hub world. And I agree, in that hub world, you should absolutely be able to run around. Like, it's a little bit big. It's bigger than something like Red Dead, like the camp in Red Dead 2, right? But the only difference between this and the camp in Red Dead 2 is there's not going to be random events that happen where characters just walk up to you and you know, start talking and stuff, you have to walk up to everybody, find everybody, and, you know, talk to them like an old school game. But you can't run in this hub world. You can't move fast at all. It's a very slow walk. That is a little bit annoying, so I see why people are annoyed with that. But I being the god I am, trying to give the game a chance, I actually did take a decent stroll around the hub world, and I just had some conversations with some of the characters that were actually available, because there were a lot of characters you walked up to them and said this content is not available for the demo. But the few that were, they had some interesting dialogue that did characterize them pretty well, and it feels like it could set them up for good missions in the story or memorable characters even. And don't get me wrong, they didn't have any dialogue that was important or mind-blowing or anything like that, but you know, just a few good signs here and there for being some of the lighter stuff that, hey, they might actually do an okay job with the story in this. But the thing is, it all comes down to how much story actually is in this. From what we're seeing, from what it looks like, there's a high chance this story isn't going to be heavy, and the main missions in the game are going to boil down to what we played in the demo, a lot of them. And in my opinion, that's just not good enough. It just isn't. Don't get me wrong. The missions in the demo were fun and everything. I liked them, but that's like an extended side quest at best, not a main story mission. I'm sorry. But anyway, yeah, those are my main complaints with the game. Everything else is pretty cool. Obviously, at the moment, people are kind of worried about this microtransaction system. It's looking like they're going to be charging $20 for skins or whatever, which is obviously ridiculous. But at the same time, it is a co-op game. It's not like anybody's going to be getting an advantage, you know, for purchasing this. So I'm not sure I want to go too hard on them on that front. I hope the skins aren't $20, because I think that's just shameless greed if you're charging people $20 for skins, especially the ones we saw in the images. If you haven't seen them, just look around YouTube or something, you'll find them. But yeah, I hope that's not the case. But even if it is, like, you know, hopefully no one's dumb enough to buy $20 skins. Especially since, like, the in-game customization is pretty good. From what I played, if there's more of it in the game, it's pretty decent. So yeah, there's a lot of good things to say about Anthem. You know, the enemies were interesting. I want to learn more about all of them and stuff. I kind of want to know a little bit more about the lore. The demo didn't go too deep into that and didn't explain too much. But, you know, overall, like, this isn't a bad game. So if you want to buy this game day one, listen, I don't blame you. Alright, it's a decent game, and I'm sure it's going to be fun. Me personally, though, I think I'm going to give it a couple of months to find its footing when it first comes out, to make sure everything is okay and good. You know, they've been releasing, like, little schedules of how they're going to release some of the content and stuff. I want to make sure this game is good when I play, because when I play this game, I want to enjoy it. So with that being said, I'm going to wait. You know, if they have it together in a couple of months, then I'll pick it up. If I hear the story is amazing and stuff like that, and it's really good, and the demo was barely a taste of what's to come, then I will absolutely pick this game up for full price even. But if I hear the story's a little lackluster, but at least they're adding in content and stuff like that, then I don't know. I'm probably going to wait for a price drop on this, if I'm being honest with you guys. I don't want to make it sound like the game is bad or like I had a negative experience, but the experience I had was good, but it just wasn't full price $60 good. It just wasn't. Alright, and some people are going to say it's just a demo, it's just a demo. listen, the game is right around the corner. This isn't a demo. This is going to be representative of what's in the full game. I'm sorry for anybody who doesn't believe that at this point. Sure, they're going to patch some stuff between then and now. That's why I said I'm going to wait and see. But until then, yeah, let me know what you guys thought of the Anthem demo. Like I said, it was good. It was good to me, but I'm going to wait and see how it turns out after launch. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave likes and comments down below. Tell me what you think. Hit that subscribe button. We have kind of been off our game a little bit lately with the YouTube vids, but we are coming back now. There's a lot to cover, both with games and TV and movie and stuff. So, you know, we got a lot to talk about. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys on the next one. ZFR out, guys.